Welcome, everyone. Look at who we got on the screen. The Doctor of Capsaicin, Bruce Podslayer Cook. And I'm going to say it like the stadium. One second, I got to shut this thing down here. 1 second. This is, hello. Now I got to turn it up more. Hello. We are announcing today in the big ring, Captain Capsaicin, Bruce Podslayer Cook. Hang on, here's the fan. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Oh, the fans are going crazy. Fans are going crazy. Listen to him. Listen to him. Hey. And the groove is hitting now. Now they're doing the beat, right? Yep.
Yeah, right.
Hey, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I better turn this down. Luke, I am your father. That's what Luke Skywalker would sound like if he worked in a warehouse, right? Luke, I am your father, right? See, that's what kind of entertainment value you get by coming here. Bruce is like, I'm never coming on your show again, ever. Am I coming on the Johnny Small Pepper channel? By the way, Bruce, thank you for being here. How are you doing, by the way?
I'm doing all right. Just enjoying
Mr. Excitement. Hey, Wendy, would you come up here and give Bruce a punch in the shoulder and tell him to cheer up a little bit? Okay, here we, one second. We're in the house. I want to welcome everyone. Arsenic Element. Good seeing you, bud. Good seeing you. Richard Jarvis. Hope you're doing well over in the UK.
I know him.
Yeah. Oh, Arsenic Element?
Somebody I'm finally familiar with. Yeah,
that's right. Everyone's familiar with Bruce Podslayer Cook, Captain. I'm going to get him a cape and some goggles, guys. Cape and goggles. Off the hook. Ted, how are you doing there, bud? Good seeing you. Thank you for coming. Unbothered Mimi, thank you so much for coming in, guys. We are waiting for a special guest. We have got a special guest today, Jimmy Pickles. Jimmy Pickles is a one-man band. He's the hardest working entrepreneur out there, at least that I know. And he is going to try to make it if possible today. And we look forward to having him. We have 12 in the house already. Unbothered Mimi, thank you so much for coming. Wendy, best friend forever, Southern Sewn and Grown, announcing in aisle 3, Wendy. Wendy, how are you doing today? Today. See, this is why no one comes, Bruce. This is why I always end up talking to myself. There's like one person in the room. One person. Wendy's like, do I have to go to his channel again? I don't want to go to his channel. His channel sucks. Okay. Yeah, if I could ask everyone out here, because Bruce needs it. Bruce wants me to have everyone give a thumbs up on this. When you're done with the broadcast, if you'd leave a comment at the end and say, hey, Johnny Small Pepper needs a lot of improvement, but Bruce Podslayer Cook can run his channel anytime he wants to. See, all those kind of comments are welcome because Bruce is the real hero here. He saves my channel from being boring. Now, we have got Southern Sewn and Grown. We've got Up in the Air Run. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming. We've got Randy Shifter. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Jerry, Other Side of the Boat. How do I know these names? I can't even remember my own name. Bruce, what's your name?
I forgot.
Okay, see, Bruce is having trouble too, guys. He's having trouble. I know that's a trick.
People remember me as a Brian, so I could be Brian tonight.
Do they really? Do you look like a Brian? Is that what it is?
I get Brian all the time. If I met somebody once and I didn't see him for a while, they're like, "You're Brian, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
I love it. Queen, welcome. Welcome to the channel. A new one. Mayobi, thank you. Mixin TV, welcome. Thank you very much for coming. Wendy, could you check out a few? Thank you. Wendy says hi, Bruce. Or Brian. She wasn't really quite sure because she looked like a Brian. She said Bruce, so she's a little bit confused. But Wendy, you'll work through it, won't you, Wendy? Old Man King Outdoors, welcome. We got 15 in the house. Thank you very much. Carlene. Guys, this lady is so sweet. She's got a great channel. I love having you here. Thank you so much for making it, Geisha. I really appreciate it. It's awesome having you here. Wendy's telling you to cheer up. Did you see the kind of flack on my channel, Bruce? You come here to try to entertain them, and all you get is flack. I got Air Run in here. I got Ted. I got all the people in here that just give me flack all the time. But it's okay. I can take it. Now, Bruce is kind of sensitive, though. Bruce, are you sensitive?
Super sensitive. No. I'd like to think I got tough skin. I
hope. You know what? The next one's going to be, it's not Bruce Podslayer Cook. Bruce, I'm real sensitive cook, right? So we're gonna take out Podslayer because it's the sensitivity that we like. We like you being real, right? I love it. I'm so sensitive. Anyway, welcome. Thank you, Wendy. That made me smile. That made me laugh a lot. Michelle's Happy Homestead. Welcome so much. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Michelle is looking to build up her channel. If you're looking for someone to follow and you want a really great person, Michelle's that channel. Thank you so much. It is going to be spicy in here, guys. It's going to be spicy. We got 18 in the house. We're waiting for Jimmy Pickles, guys, if he can make it. I don't know if he's going to make it, but he says he's going to make it. And I trust him because if he is not the busiest person alive right now, you guys have kept him so busy with his success of the sale of seeds that it's amazing. Nez Lover, welcome, Nez. Hope you're doing great. Nez is a fantastic channel. I always tell her I want to be the shark in Jaws, and she tells me to shut up and audition. You know, I think that's kind of harsh, Nez, because yesterday I asked to be a candlestick in the Christmas Story, and no one said a word. I'm feeling I'm feeling like, tough crowd. Welcome, Nez. I do have effects today. Yes. You want to hear? I'm going to do, this is my favorite, and I'm going to do Darth Vader if he worked in a warehouse. Carpet in aisle 9. Carpet, I am your father, Luke. See? That's what you get when you come to Johnny Small Peppers. Really bad entertainment. And then Bruce, the guy that holds up the fort. Without Bruce here, the neighborhood would be falling apart, right, Bruce? I mean, you're holding the neighborhood up, clearly. Bruce is like the only thing making the show any good. Redbird Farm, welcome. Do you know Redbird at all? Have you seen Redbird around? SWFL, welcome. We got 21 in the house, guys. This is awesome. Let me see here if we have anyone new. Cooking with Mommy Sweet, welcome. Thank you for coming in, Mommy Sweet. Appreciate it. And let me see. Never, Bruce, you see the flack that Air Run's giving you? Never forget Bruce. He throws up. He does save the show, though. Come on. You know what's funny about that? Air Run's never going to give you any. The funny part about it is, I always, if I feel after effects, I write it in the comments section. And a few times I felt some stomach discomfort, but that time I didn't. And it caught me off guard because your stomach's really good. And Air Run, you don't have to be that harsh. Bruce is sensitive. Remember, we're changing that.
I could throw up again if he wants me to.
Air Run, you wanted entertainment value. You will find it here.
It might happen tonight with what I got sitting in front of me on my desk.
Okay, guys, it's awesome. I love it. Dink over Stink, welcome. Thanks for coming. Christy. Christy is the most professional and probably the best channel for helping you get going and figuring stuff out. She's very accessible and a wonderful person. Big fan. I'm a big fan of Christy's. Thanks for coming, Christy. Let me see here. Fish Guy Ranch, welcome for coming in. Thank you. Mayas Vlogs, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Tom Garvey, Keto Studio, thank you for coming in. Let me see if we got anyone new, and then we're just going to start. We're going to start. Tom Garvey, welcome, bud. Now, I can't get to the bottom of this. This is already, Snake Whisperer. Now, the Snake Whisperer, he's been bit by a snake about 50 times. He can't even use his left arm. So we usually call him righty, but we won't tell him about that because he told me that in private. Right, Snake Whisperer?
Yeah, I've actually been bitten by a rattlesnake when I was a kid, so I got that in common.
Really? What happened?
It's something I don't remember. It was something my mother and my older sister had to tell me about. I was 2 years old, walking alongside my grandmother's house when I lived in Cape Coral, Florida, and Pygmy Rattler had nailed me twice in my right ankle. And all I know is they told me it made my legs swell up all the way up to my hip. It's something I don't remember, but it's what I've been told by my entire family.
So
yeah,
is your leg still the size of a small car, or has it gone down a little bit?
I mean, it's about the size of a semi-truck now, but for different reasons.
Guys, I want to thank each of you for being here. We have 21 in the house. Jimmy apparently will be showing up late, if he can show up at all. He said it was a really tight day today. I'm going to check a message here 1 second. Nope. So we're going to go ahead. Now, Bruce, would you please share with the audience, the well-established audience, what we are doing today?
Well, it's going to be some pretty big SUPERHOT. It was a surprise box of peppers I got. Not exactly sure what this is supposed to be. I could say it almost has the shape of a ghost pepper, but it's got a lot of other features of other SUPERHOTs, like Primos, Reapers, whatever. It's got that shade of red, real pimply. So, and I did weigh at least, I got 5 peppers. Now, I'm not eating the 5 peppers, but I weighed them, and these things are averaging about 10 grams of peppers. So these things are pretty beefy, you know. So probably going to be in for a little ride tonight.
Now, tell me about the shape of these and the texture of them. They look reapery, right? I mean, I'm holding this up here.
They do.
They look
it's not what people commonly think of what a reaper is supposed to look like, but that's because everybody's familiar with that Primo shape. It's like a bellish, pumpkin-y shape with the iconic tail on the bottom. I do remember when I got into SUPERHOT, I had seen some older videos when the Reaper first became popular after it made it into the Guinness book. It was like late 2012, 2013, and there was some phenotypes of the Reaper that were floating around back then that had this shape rather than that classic Reaper shape. So that might be, that might be what these are. So, but we'll find out one way. I mean, I know what Reapers taste like, so I'll know if this is a Reaper or, it definitely, I don't think it's a ghost pepper. Ghost peppers aren't simply like this.
Right, they're more of a smoother skin, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yep. So, Smee, Tin Man, I want to thank Smee in it for coming in. I want to thank Nicole Chaff for coming in. 351, the guy who's been with me from the beginning. Thank you so much. Nez, you're awesome for sharing links and all this. I want to tell you, Nez is a great person to have as a friend, and she's just a wonderful person. She gives me total flack, which I deserve, by the way. Dink, thanks again for being here. Steve from Wyoming, thanks for being here. All right, we're ready to go. Everyone's egging us on to get going. Let me see if I missed anyone. No, we're ready to go. So, are you ready to go? I'm going to do one today because if I do, I want to find out what the heat level is, and then I might do multiple ones another day. These are, I've done 4 of these before, guys, and I had about 10 minutes of discomfort. So, and I did no prep for it either. So that's probably the reason why. You ready to go?
I hope so.
All right. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Eat it thoroughly.
Holy cow.
Hot coffee.
That tastes very Reaperish. That tastes like a Reaper.
All right. Let me
Boy,
see.
there's a lot of pepper there.
There is a lot of pepper. Drunken Chef, welcome. We're just eating a Reaper. Drunken Chef, welcome. All right. So what's burning in your mouth right now?
Hold on, I just swallowed it.
Okay. Coffee's at about
everywhere.
4 or 5. Really?
Everywhere except for the top of my tongue. Hiccup. Well, that's attacking everywhere in the mouth. And I can't even talk. I hiccups. Holy cow.
You okay?
Yeah, just hiccuping.
What's your pain
God.
level?
3 and climbing.
Okay. Yeah. Tip of my
Ooh.
tongue is a little bit burning.
I was about to say the tip's getting it right now.
More coffee, guys.
You're crazy.
Yep. Now, I got sniffles. I want to thank everyone for coming today.
Wow.
Thank you, moderators, for sharing links. I appreciate each of you for being here. We have 19 in the house. Now, here's the deal, guys. This pepper, Reapers are harsher for me. They're harsher than a Primatali. Primatali's burn hotter a little bit for me. Let me see here.
Hats off for this one.
If you would, thank you, Drunken Chef. If you would, please share out. If you would, please hit the thumbs up. If you would, please, at the end of this video, leave a comment. I would appreciate it. That helps our algorithm. So
that's going straight to the stomach.
Is it?
Yeah.
Boy, you look like you're dying, dude.
That a 4.
Okay.
All right, I'll be back. I'm
all
sorry.
Right. That's all right. All right, guys. We have Sarcastic Storage Stacker. Sarcastic Storage Stacker. I am eating what we believe to be a Reaper. And I'm at about I can't really tell you where I'm at. Probably I got the tip of my tongue burning. I got the top of my tongue burning a little bit. I got the sniffles like normal. You got the sniffles like normal. Drinking hot coffee. Here we go. Cheers. Just made a fresh pot. Pain level. I could feel it in my stomach. Seed. Teary eyes like normal. I always feel like when I drink coffee or have a michelada, it gets caught in my throat. Pain level. Not very high. I'm guessing it's a 1 or 2. Yeah. Guessing it's a 1 or 2. Just trying to figure it out. Just the rim of my front of my tongue, and on the tip of it, I'm eating a piece of bread, guys. It's a good pepper. It was really good taste, really good heat. This pepper was fun to eat. Let me see here. Hey, Tom, how you doing? We just ate a Reaper. Bruce is recovering. Drunken Chef, thank you very much. Wendy, thank you very much. My team out here, the moderators, thank you very much for sharing links. You're the best. You know, my thing is my eyes water no matter what. I haven't ever gotten the hiccups yet. So when I get the hiccup, we know the kid's in trouble. We know. You doing okay, Bruce? Let me see here. Ian Zealous blog, welcome. Thank you very much for coming. Dink, I appreciate you being here. Tom Doby, we dropped your link. Nicole, you're awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, man. Sorry about that.
You okay?
Yeah, I am now.
I'm just starting now. My forehead's starting to sweat a little bit. I'm just wondering if my pain scale's changed. I think it's going down, but
it just went to my stomach too quick.
Yeah, my pain scale's really screwed up because I'm feeling the pain today. I'm not hypothetically feeling. I'm not feeling pain and then knowing what my pain is higher. Today is a little different. I'm actually feeling a 1 or 2. It's right between that. I'll give it a 2. Who cares? Awesome. You know, I agree. I agree, bud. And you know, everyone. I have a lot of people that dislike my numbering system because they're insecure, and they think that my numbering system has to match theirs. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It's your relative system. Plus,
It's
there's a
different
lot
for
of issues
everybody.
going on, right?
It's different for It's different for
Right.
everybody.
Right. And if you're worried about a numbering system and you're eating peppers, well, there's other issues going on, guys. There is. So my whole thing is just do it for fun. Use your numbering system, have a good time, and if you don't like the person's channel, turn it. Right. My system is pretty realistic. Reapers always hit me hard in the stomach, and this one did the same thing. It's like it's sitting in there like a bunch of lead. But my throat, my mouth, my tongue are at 0 right now, which they should be, right? How is your mouth and stuff going?
The mouth is down to a 2. That's mostly on my lips and
Right.
part of my tongue. Luckily, my stomach's back down to a 0. No comment though.
Right. Yeah.
I'm fine now. I can see my face is all red though. Camera.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's when I drink stuff, it's like I don't know if I'm imagining seeds or whatever, but it seems weird. Adventures Michigan with Lisa. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing links, guys. Tom, welcome. Tom Doby. By the way, guys, 1 second. I gotta get my rag. Oh.
Well, y'all got your wish.
Tom Doby, guys, is a great channel to follow. He's a really good dude, and he's fun. He's fun. His show is really, he's just a good guy. Just a good guy. I like him a lot. Let me see. Adventures with Lisa, thanks so much. Yeah, Nez, you rock. Thank you. And if I could remind everyone again, if you would leave a thumbs up, if you would leave a comment at the end of the video in the comment section, that really helps us. And especially if you would leave a share out in your community tab. That's where we really start to get some people coming in. Charlene Heel. Charlene, we just ate what we believe to be a really good reaper.
Really big reaper.
Yeah, a very big reaper. So you've had reapers before, Bruce. How does this rank with the other ones?
It's up there. It's not the hottest reaper I've ever had, but it's up there. It's one of the biggest ones I've ever had for sure. Like I said, I weighed these things, and they're weighing about 10 grams each. There's some super hots I can get way bigger than that. Like I've seen Johnny Scoville weigh some of his peppers and weigh over 20 grams, which is insane. But typically, like the Prima Tallies that you and I have eaten on video, and some of the smaller chocolate bootlets would only be like 3 or 4 grams. But yeah, these were for some fairly big, I believe, were reapers. These are pretty big.
Yeah,
so,
and you know they're hot too. And here's the point I want to mention here. Now I'm thinking in my head, how many of these could I eat? And I don't know. I might be able to, if I have a second one, it might change my numbering system completely. I just don't know. Will I eat 2 of these? Yeah, I've got to prep better. You know what I prepped today? I had peanut butter. I had a half a piece of toast or bread. Here it is. And I'm eating it now. That tells you how well I prepped. I had 5 minutes.
I don't even get it because I had peanut butter. I had some chocolate milk, and it's one of the reasons why I know these gotta be some type of reapers. Besides the flavor of them, the heat of them, it's just how quick reapers can hit the stomach. Now,
right.
I don't know if anybody here has seen it, but one of my first original pepper eating videos, when I was a newbie at eating these things, and I didn't know better, and I'll tell you ahead of time, I did this on almost empty stomach. I ate, I literally ate 9 Carolina Reapers. And
I couldn't do that. I couldn't.
It was 5 that stuffed in my mouth at once. That's what you got to see on video. But less than 20 minutes before that video went up, I attempted it. The first time I ate 4 of them, found out the camera had glitched and stopped recording immediately after I hit start. And then, so I was a newbie, almost empty stomach, and had 9 Carolina Reapers sitting in there. can imagine if anybody here's had capsaicin cramps, how bad that was for me. I was at the hospital like a half hour later. I wouldn't dare do half that right now, even with my tolerance being way higher.
Fair statement, Bruce. I mean, I think what I'm trying to tell everyone here is if you eat a Reaper and you've got a high pain score, that's where it should be, guys. That's normal, right? I'm a little bit off. And Bruce can handle a lot of things.
nothing
thrown off. Bruce can handle but you did the tuba-terra, right?
Yeah, I did.
Right?
Did a couple
so this tells you a little bit about Bruce's pain tolerance. Now, one thing I want to emphasize: my score numbers don't mean anything. Bruce's don't mean anything. It's how hot you're burning, right? And Bruce was obviously uncomfortable. My stomach's going to be a little uncomfortable here in about 2 hours. I didn't prep very well. But, Sarcastic Storage Stacker said something here. I eat Reapers occasionally, and they always burn hard. They just got better at handling it. See, one of the things that changed on me this week from last week, Bruce, is remember I said I'm feeling a 1, but I know I'm at a 3 or 4? Remember what I was saying? Perceived? This one was real. I felt the pain, and it was right where the pain level was, 1 or 2. So I'll give it a 2, right? I'm not trying to undercut. My point is that this was a great pepper. It's rare that I get up to a 2. A 2 with a pepper. It's normally a 1-ish.
I love the mouth burn. It's just I hate it when they hit the stomach like that. It doesn't usually. The Reapers won't do that to my stomach, but these were exceptionally big.
Right. Do you think you ate it too fast?
No, it's just something about Reapers. They do that to my stomach. I can get away like those 2 Primatalis we ate. It was an hour and a half later, even before I felt them in the stomach. It's just and the Primatalis, I get way more of a mouth burn than the Reapers. It's just something about the Reapers. They just don't agree with the stomach.
And let me welcome some people in here. MB Vlog, thank you for making it. MB Vlog's a new one that I've started following, guys. A great account. Account about 3 o'clock in the morning. Teresa, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate Fishing Time. Let's go. Great account, guys. Really good guy. Loves fishing. Does chats in his kitchen. He's really a good guy. Nicole, thank you. Nez, thank you. Steve, thanks for coming in, bud. 1 second here. Marla, welcome. Adventure to Michigan. I can't tell you how much how nice it is to have you here. We have 26 here, Bruce. That's really good.
Nice.
Let me see here. Drunken Chef, thank you for sharing out, guys. If you would share it out, if you would give us a thumbs up. And at the end of this, if I could ask you guys, no one does comments at the end of the live. If I could ask you to leave a comment at the end of the live, leave a thumbs up. If you want to share it out, that's great. Appreciate it. Let me see who else is in here. Yeah, Bruce, this is what you had too with the tuba-terra, right? You Sarcastic Storage Stacker said that he did the tuba-terra, and he said, but the stomach cramps were intense.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was the second time I did the tuba-terra. I got lucky afterwards. It was like a half hour. It was when I actually beat the tuba-terra. Right. They didn't start hitting my stomach till about a half hour after the video completely ended, and I got up and suddenly they were hitting my stomach, and I found laying down and on my right side would make the cramps go down, and luckily I passed out, fell asleep for a few hours, and I woke up, and luckily I didn't have to experience those waves. Like if anybody here has experienced, cramps, where they can like come and go and keep coming back and wait. And I just got lucked out big time.
Jimmy, how long have you been down there?
I've only been here for a few seconds. I swear to you, I pledge to a judge, I think I've entered the matrix. My life has been that busy. I mean, first statement to the entire society: please be patient with the orders. If people order stuff, and I'm going to be honest, it's like thousands and thousands of dollars per orders per day, which I'm still in the hole. I needed $40,000 in 30 days, and just to break even. And these guys are all like, "Hey, Pickles, F you, man. I want the seed order out now. It's been 48 hours. I'm coming for you, Pickles. I'm coming for you. Stop giving extra free orange starfish." You know, and it's that crazy. Have I been drinking coffee? Yeah, I have.
Cheers. I just made a pot, man. This stuff's smoking hot. Hey, why don't you tell the people out here? We had 26 in here, bud. We have 22 right now. Why don't you tell everyone about your company, about what you do, and about your sale?
Okay. Well, Jimmy Pickles, the name came about back in the college days when I got snowed in Edinburgh, and I just made tons of pickles. I started my company to make hot sauces, dry rubs, a couple food inventions, cookbooks, and seeds. And after I crunched numbers, I found out I'm better off spending. I spend 10 times more than any sauce company does, but I'll make a higher profit margin than any sauce company does. So therefore, I went all into seeds. I started the business 2016. I am a heavy coffee drinker, and I talk fast. It's nonstop. There is no difference than my company than Wall Street. I mean, it's that fast paced. 50% off code, 50%, 20 orders, good to the end of the year. If I don't make my quota, I might go an extra month. What the heck? Yeah, and I did this because my mother passed away and I got stuck with 10 billion bills, and I have to upgrade into my company again and all this other stuff. Wow, I lost at least $30,000 worth of seeds. Big question, how did I lose the seeds? Well, my mom passed away in the last week and a half of harvest, and I ended up being in the hospital with her for the day. Unfortunately, I watched her pass in front of me as I launched the sale, and in 3 days, I lost 4 days, and as sales skyrocketed, yeah, I get bombarded, I get harassed, I get sworn at, children point and laugh, but yeah, you get the point.
Well, so guys, the reason I am so directly helping Jimmy here is because Jimmy has helped the community. He's provided seeds to everyone for peppers. He's a hardworking guy, and I love that because, you know, you don't earn anything without hard work. Now is the time, guys, that you can take advantage of 50% off. How? If you want to give yourself a gift for next year, buy yourself 20 seed packs. If you and Jimmy has a whole section on how to grow these things. If you need stocking stuffers, buy your seeds and put them in the stockings. People will love this. I'm doing giveaways. I've just donated 2 to Adventures with Goat and Jericho and Hercules program. I donated some seed packs of yours, Jimmy. We're going to be giving those away. And I'm going to be doing giveaways for the troops here for a good bit with the seeds. And I'm going to order some more, by the way. I'm telling you that now.
Sounds awesome. Thank you. I appreciate all the support.
Pardon me?
I appreciate all the support. And I found something out. I mean, I've always kind of been an independent guy. I'm always the guy who doesn't like to be told what to do. It's probably why I run my own company. But the thing is, it took me a long time. We're talking 5, 6 years, maybe 4 years, 5 years, to actually learn community spirit. I wasn't always like this because the community, I came in as a hobbyist, they shunned me. No hobbyist selling. You must become legit. I became legit. All my competitions, hobbyists, and then the hobbyists would say you're too big of a fish for a small pond. So I've always felt this division in the community from the higher ups and the lower downs. And I'm this nucleus that actually, in a sense, the negativity was a good thing for me because I was a hobbyist, so I understand where they're coming from, and I know where the other companies are coming from because I'm on both sides of both worlds. So as I go through years of going through this, I'm like, you know what? How about I help this guy out? And it makes me feel better, it makes them feel better. We're closing the bridge. And I did feel divided because each side of the community shunned me. And I'm a coffee drinker, and I will make weird memes, weird videos. You know, I don't have much of a filter, but I don't know. But this is the time in 2022 to start bridging the gaps. Find out who the trolls are, the haters, separate, and bring the rest of the community together. That's where you come involved, and that's where you come involved. This is where coffee comes involved, although I should probably drink less.
No, you shouldn't. There's never too much coffee. And I'm saying this because I'm about a 2 or 3 pot a day. You should see me when I was back in the day when I worked. I want to tell you, I had a cup of coffee in my hand 24/7, except when I was sleeping. I want to say hi to a few people here. We have 27 in the house now. Nora, the Stock Explorer. Nora, you were saying you're going to buy some seeds for giveaways. I just gave some seeds away. I was just telling Jimmy about that. Thanks so much for coming. Let me see if there's anyone new. Radio Jonesy, thanks for coming on in. Radio Jonesy's from the land down under in Tasmania. J.O. Vlog, thank you for being here. Want to get Adrian, thanks for being here, bud. Man, we got a lot of people. Cemetery Down Under from Australia, thank you. Jimmy, I'll be back with you. I want to make sure we recognize it. Catfishing Fresno, thank you for being here. Handicapped Traveler, you guys, I cannot tell you how great it is to have you in here with almost 30 in the house. I'm really want to emphasize we have a special guest, 2 of them here today. Bruce Podslayer Cook in the upper corner, and we have Jimmy Pickles on the bottom there. And if I knew how to operate this correctly, he'd have a bigger screen because he's more important here. And we also have from I think Brazil, we have João. He's a big pepper guy in Brazil, and I want to do a live with him as well. But I want to thank all the people for coming in. Jimmy, one more time here. We got stocking stuffers. We got gifts for Christmas. We've got giveaways for channels. We've got a 50% off deal from your channel. Is that right?
That is correct, 50%. Just expect a week delay because I do have a massive amounts of orders. And, you know, all the complaining I just did, you know, it's like in a sense, forget about it because thank you to everybody. You're making me break even, you know, due to rough times. And eventually I will be ahead of the game. And, you know,
now, guys, I want to emphasize this. The reason you'll never see me promote anything on this channel, period. I will buy all my product. I will do all that because I want to give a fair evaluation. The reason Jimmy's on this channel and has been, and I'm supporting him so much, is his mom died. His estate came into his lap. He can't use the estate money to pay his bills. And therefore, you've got this incredibly hardworking businessman who's stuck with all these bills that he can't use the estate dollars to, so he's got to pay them unexpectedly. And it could take a year to get the money. That's why I'm helping Jimmy promote his business. Not only that, but I work my ass off, guys, like Jimmy does, every single day. And this guy makes me proud. He works 16 hours a day. It's what we all do when you want to succeed. Failure is not an option, right, Jimmy?
That is that. Failure is death.
Yep, that's right. Jimmy is the kind of guy, if you live next door to him, you'd want to drink coffee with him and talk with him. He's the guy that'll help you out. He's the guy that does the right thing, and he's always stood by the community, and the community is embracing Jimmy. Guys, this is the only thing you're going to ever see in cases like this where I help people promote themselves, because this man right here has done so much, and he's been so fair. He only worries about growing seeds and growing and helping people. And I want to thank you for that, bud.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I enjoy it. I truly enjoy what I do.
Yep. It shows. It shows. If you didn't, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
You'd be dead. I mean, you work so hard. And, you know, I always say, holy crap. whenever I hear the latest story in the saga of you working till last night, guys. I'm up at 4 a.m. Guess who's doing a live? This crazy dude right here. And he's talking about drinking coffee. That's my kind of person. Guys, support this guy if you can. Buy 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of seeds at 50% off. That means you get 10. Buy them for giveaways, buy them for stocking stuffers, buy them for yourself, for your garden. I'm buying a greenhouse, and I'm buying another set of seeds so I can have some more. I want to get all SUPERHOTs this time. No, that's not true. I'm going to get medium and low heat for everyone. Jimmy, anything else you'd like to add here?
Not really, other than just because of the handling the estate. Handling the estate can take 3-4 days per week. Plus, I'm working 16, 18-hour days, not much sleep. So just be patient with your order. There's people complaining after 48 hours. I'm like, my standard shipping time is within 48 hours. With this sale, the average shipping time is a week. I mean, I could get up to 80 orders in a day. Some of the orders take 3 hours.
Listen, if I could ask you guys, we're all good people here. I've blocked all the bad people, right? So if I'm going to ask you guys, if you're going to place an order, the guy's going to ship it. The guy's going to ship it. You can count on that. And if it makes it out in 3 days or 5 days, it doesn't matter. It's going to make it there in time. You're plenty of time for Christmas. Give him some time. And Jimmy, how long is it? You're saying 3 or 4 or 5 days, something like that. You'll get it out.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many variables. I was on November 28th. Orders for a week. I had like $10,000, not 10,000, but $6,000, $7,000 worth of orders, 50% off. I had to fulfill all of those. I had to come up with labels. Some of them I just wrote it in just to get it out, and then it dropped off. It's always the first day and then it drops off. And I don't. When I make $1,000, I don't make $1,000 on 50%. It's 500. Then I pay taxes. So, and then I give extra. So I'm making $300 out of a $1,000 order. So be patient. I'm hooking you guys up.
And you'll get extra seed packs too, Jim. You know what? Here's the thing, guys. I appreciate everyone who comes in here. I appreciate everyone who spends time on my channel. There's 55 million accounts, 55 million plus accounts that make content on YouTube. If I could ask, jppepperseeds.com. It's at the bottom in the scrolling thing. You'll find it if you need to know where it is. jppepperseeds.com. jppepperseeds.com. Jimmy Pickles. You can type Jimmy Pickles in, and his channel will come up. You can see the promotion video that I put up. And Bruce, in the upper corner, Bruce, you said that when you use Jimmy Pickles seeds versus the other vendors that you bought in different places, that you got virtually 100% germination rate, right?
That and the seeds were actually what he claimed to sell to me. Unlike, those original sellers that I got from eBay the first year I did it. Learned very quickly, to stick with people with good reputation because, everything came, was exactly what he said they were when I got them. It was all 100%.
Guys,
and yeah, the germination rate was nearly 100%, which is excellent.
Thank you, Bruce.
And the last show, guys,
you.
You want to figure out, Jimmy shared something with us, and I'm going to let you go back. If you're interested to find out why that is, he shared a pearl about why his seeds have such a high germination rate. You're going to have to go back and watch that. But Jimmy, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for contributing so much to the pepper community. And guys, if you like me or you hate me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What we're trying to do is help a person get through the end of the year, pay his bills, and be able to keep the business open. Why? Because this is one of life's events that there's no manual for, guys. We need everyone to band together here, buy a few packs of seeds, or 50% off, high germination rate. Anything else you'd like to add, Jimmy?
Yeah, that's really about it. I got to get back to orders so I don't get too many complaints.
Have a good one, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, guys. Bruce, any other comments here? Let me get you back up on screen, my man. Any other comments?
Oh, I'm glad the pepper thing was over with.
Well, you
That
look a
was
little
a great
flushed.
burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still sweating. I'm still sweating. I can see my face is red still from the camera, but no, I'm really glad I did that. That was a nice burn. Just starting those reapers go to the stomach too quick. But hey, some of the viewers got what they wanted. They got to see me get up and haul tail out of the room again.
Well, guys, what no one talks about when they do peppers in front of everyone is what he did. Last time I said you didn't have to tell anyone, but he said I did, and I always leave a disclaimer if I have an upset stomach or I toss chow. I was told that you don't get paid when you do a contest to tell about the aftermath because that's afterwards, so you can throw up right after the contest or right after the challenge. That's true, and I don't have any problem with that. Admit it, though, right? Admit it, because that's part of what your full disclosure is.
But it is actually a common knowledge thing. When people do pepper contests, whether it be at actual in-person events or online, that it's a normal thing for even the elite pepper eaters to have to purge afterwards. There isn't too many people that can handle a lot in their stomach and just leave it there and not be affected by it. There's some people out there that are like that. At least they claim to be, but I mean, it's kind of common knowledge in the pepper eating community that those of us who do some challenges, no matter what level of extremity, that purging is a normal thing. It's just a couple of these videos that happen to hit my stomach a little quicker than before the video was to end. The luxury of when I do my videos, I have 5 minutes to go without relief, and then usually the mouth burn is gone, but then I do what I have to do afterwards. But I can get that done after that 5 minutes. So it's just kind of weird that these a couple times already on these live things I've done that it happened while we were in the middle of doing the video. It happened. Right. It ain't no big deal.
No, it isn't. And guys, if you haven't gotten sick, you haven't done peppers, right? If you haven't gotten sick, you haven't done peppers. I mean, it's one of those learning experiences. It's really for the people that don't do peppers, guys. What you do is you eat a pepper, and you have to prep. And if you prep, Bruce preps, he gets sick sometimes. Why? Because the pepper and the heat, he eats it too fast. Whatever it is, the day, the week, the moment, it just causes you to do that. And purging afterwards, I think that's insane. I think I talked to one guy, Bruce. He did 2 tubes of terror, and he's one of the bigger accounts. We had a private chat, and he told me that he literally, his wife was going to drag him into the ER because he was dying of pain. And this is one of the accounts that that I think is a good guy. And when he told me that, and there was nothing on the channel about that, that's not a fault. It's just the way, it's just the way the is. And
that's the nature of the beast. Get into these things.
Pardon me?
I knew going into those, that's the nature of the beast, going into these things. Right. Even when I did the tubes of terror the first and the second time, I knew what was to come. I did it the first time because I really wanted to get in a spicy snack challenge on my YouTube channel. That was the first one I ever did. The second time, because I failed the first time, I was determined to beat that challenge. I knew what I was going to go through, and it was worth it. While getting that done on channel, I knew what I was going to go through. But I mean, that's what we consider as fun, I guess. It's part of it. You got to go through it.
That's right. That's right. Guys, if I could ask each of you to share out this video, if I could ask you to give a thumbs up, and if I could ask you to follow Bruce Cook. Bruce Cook, and if you go Bruce Cook Peppers or Bruce Cook Paint Gun and hit channel, his channel will come up. I will put in the description Bruce Cook's email address or not email, but YouTube after this is done. But here's the deal, guys. Do this for fun. And if you're doing it for fun, doesn't matter what anyone else does. Just do it for fun. And Bruce and I do this for fun. Number one. Number two, we got a lot of people here that do peppers, you know. And thank you, Nez, for sharing out. But, you know, Bruce, I want to thank you again for coming on. I think we should do this again. Hopefully next week we can get you to, maybe we can do, is any chance we can get you on this weekend at all, do you think?
I'm going to be gone all day at work.
Okay.
Repping
All right. That's what
paintballers and getting shot by them.
Bruce is
part of my job, being a referee.
Hey, Andrew, welcome. You know, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming. We have people from all over the world here. Bruce is internationally known now, and he was nationally known before, but he's going to be internationally known. Follow Bruce Cook. It has an anime character of him. I'll put this down in the comments section. I'll pin it, along with Jimmy Pickles information. Please leave a comment after you're done, please. If you would share this out, that means the world to me, because as a content provider, that helps share the information out. And if you would, please reach out to Bruce Cook and tell him thank you on his channel. He's a great dude. He's always been incredibly kind and warm, and is a friend of mine. I want to thank him for just having fun. Because I tell you, I look forward to these sessions because I just give you grief, and everyone gives me grief, and you give me grief. It's perfect. We have Avid Fisherman here, guys. Avid Fisherman, thank you for coming in, buddy. I'm going to let everyone get going here, and I want to thank everyone. Jimmy Pickles Peppers, jppepperseeds.com, jppepperseeds.com if you want to order those. Guys, I cannot tell you that this is really critical, that if we can help this guy, give some giveaways. People love it. One guy fell over himself when I told him I'm giving him a few packs of seeds. Fell over himself. And if you buy SUPERHOTs, you buy mild and you buy medium heat, like ghost peppers, and then you buy something like a Reaper and Primatalis, and then you buy something like an ahi lemon,
I was about to
jalapeno.
say, if you're more into the mild stuff, get the ahi lemon drop. It's a wonderful pepper. It's
Right.
I've given them out to some of my coworkers and my bosses. They're not into the really, really hot stuff that I'm into, and that's like they love them. Like I made a bottle of sauce from those peppers for my two bosses. You know, they're brothers, and they absolutely loved it. So it's got a unique taste. It's sweet. If you're gonna go buy some seeds from Jimmy Pickles, you might get something mild. You gotta try the ahi lemon drops, and they're high yield pepper plants. You'll get a lot of peppers off of them.
Guys, you just heard it from Bruce Podslayer Cook, Captain Capsaicin, the guy who sends me his peppers out of his own good heart. And by the way, they're brutally hot, guys. He's always getting mad at his pepper plants, and then he sends me these things, and they almost rip my guts out. But thank you for your kindness. I think it's almost like I'm an enemy, Bruce, but we won't talk about that today. Now, Darth Vader, welcome, Carpet. No, Bruce. I am your father. Now, 1 second. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Alvin, thanks for coming. Avid, thanks for coming. I appreciate you coming. Guys, we are what is it? There you go. There you go. Thanks for coming in, Andrew. Guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming. I want to thank each and every one of you for giving the thumbs up. I want to thank each and every one of you for being part of the channel. If you're not subscribed, please. I want to thank each and every one of you for your contributions. Number one, my moderators for being the most incredible moderators and doing this selflessly. Every week I shout out my moderators, guys, because they're awesome. Awesome. Lunatic Fringe, welcome. Goga, welcome. And most importantly, I want to thank my guest today, Bruce Podslayer Cook, for being here and just being awesome and having fun. And just putting up with this, because without Bruce, the show would suck. Bruce is there all quiet and everything, but he's holding the fort down. You know it, right? He's holding the fort down. He knows everything. I know nothing about peppers, and I admit it. Bruce knows. I just got to go, Bruce, what about this? And he can go on for like 10 minutes. awesome. Bruce is like the resource. He's like my encyclopedia.
I tend to do that too.
That's good. That's good. That's good. We got Avid out here causing me crap. Hey, Avid, lighten up, man. You're busting my chops. You're busting my chops. I love it, man. Great to see you here, bud. Guys, we're going to end this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please leave a comment. Please give a thumbs up. And if you would, share out. Thanks, Bruce.
All right, see y'all.
Have a great day.